Hi Taurus, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. It's for all my Taurians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men and women. This is going to be the last time, guys, that you see me here filming in this room. By next week and the next weeklies, I'll be in a new place. So take a look, say bye, off to new beginnings. And Nala will be joining us. And before we get started, I would like to thank BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, for sponsoring this video. BetterHelp offers licensed therapists who are trained to listen and help you. Personally, tarot and astrology has been an amazing way to gain insight on different emotions, situations, blockages I go through, and although it can be an amazing way to overcome certain challenges, if these challenges are related to your mental health, it might then be more appropriate to speak to a licensed therapist. As some of you may already know, I'm in the middle of moving right now, and my life is changing very, very fast. And with these changes comes both exciting, but also stressful and anxiety-driven mental and emotional ups and downs. So my therapist, Jeffrey, has been an amazing and great resource for me while I go through these major transitions in my life. He's really helped me process many of my worries and concerns by giving me space to kind of slow down my thoughts, which is not always easy, as you guys probably already know. He reminds me to never stop asking questions so I can figure out why I feel certain things, to address the root cause and maybe help prevent it from becoming bigger than it has to be. So that has been really, really helpful for me.
What's great is that you can talk to your therapist in a private online environment at your convenience, and they have a large network of over 20,000 therapists ready to help you that may not be available in your area. The website is easy to use. You just fill out a questionnaire to help assess your specific needs and what you're looking for, and then get matched with a therapist within 48 hours. You can then schedule a secure video or phone session, plus exchange unlimited messages, and everything you share is completely confidential. If for whatever reason you don't vibe with your therapist, you can request a new therapist at no additional charge anytime.
So be sure to check them out and use my link below to get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/Nicloves, and that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Nicloves. And thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. Okay, so for this weekly, this is covering May 30th till June 5th. And this week, guys, on the 30th, we have a new moon in Gemini. So new ideas, new thoughts, new conversations, maybe new friends, possibly. And it's also Memorial Day, well, in the US, so happy Memorial Day for anyone who celebrates. Maybe you'll get to spend some time with friends or family, or you just got a day off to relax and kick back. And then on the 3rd, June 3rd, we have Mercury in Taurus going direct. Woo! So this is going to be an easier week. I think it's going to be a lot easier, at least mentally, but also probably emotionally. So we're still going to be in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde, but it's going to be going direct, so it's going to start to clear up. The fog is going to clear up. We're not going to be as confused. We're going to feel like we can think a little bit better. We can think clearer, think more practically, logically, and feel more certain, or have more certainty, confidence behind our thoughts and our words and our ideas. Okay, and then the next day on the 4th, we have Saturn in Aquarius going retrograde till July 1st. So this is giving us some time to kind of reflect, think back, I guess like kind of reevaluate our goals, our dreams, our duties, obligations, how we manage our time, our relationship with, other people in our life, like associations, work, career, all that stuff. We're gonna get some time to reflect for this next 30 days and see where we're at, maybe what we need to do, what we need to work on, or like maybe you can kind of just chill and relax a little bit. But it's gonna be a very reflective and like re-evaluation kind of time. Okay, all right, so we're gonna be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards, okay? All right, so Taurus, when it comes to your health, it feels like you're getting replenished out of something that you lost. And emotionally, I think you're gonna be recovering, or you're gonna be feeling much better, or not feeling as empty. So you may be getting a refill of something, refilling up, I don't know, your gallons of water, or refilling up something that maybe was empty or you were low on. And I think it's more so like a liquid, or maybe your pool, or something that gave you some kind of emotional support. If you hadn't talked to someone in a long time, you may talk to them again, or you're starting to recover. Maybe if you had some kind of injury, or you were not feeling good, or you're feeling weak, I think your emotions are starting to feel a little bit better, and your happiness, I think, will start to increase. Overall, it's funny because I feel like this is a week where like everyone's healing, or like recovering, or things are like like things are working out, like it's going to be made, wrongs are going to be made right, like by the end of this week. That's what it kind of feels like. And it feels like emotionally you'll be a little bit happier, or you won't be feeling like at a loss anymore, or you'll make peace with something that maybe you lost. Okay, and then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, there may be something that you lose, or maybe you lose some money, or you just want to watch and check for, like, make sure you don't misplace your wallet, your belongings, your important documents, IDs, stuff like that, because you could accidentally drop something or miss or lose something. And also just be aware, like make sure you keep your passwords, your anything like that, and like very locked up, sealed, protected, not share with anybody. But it feels like you may be struggling, or you may be kind of stressed about your finances, your career, your work, schooling possibly, or you're kind of feeling behind, maybe inflation and all that stuff. Things are getting expensive, it's kind of stressing you out. Or you're kind of just feeling alone, like maybe you don't have support or someone motivating you or telling you you're doing a good job, or you just feel like you're winging it and you don't know how you're gonna like figure things out. But you could be kind of stressed, and maybe money's a little tight right now, or your job or your security of your job is kind of like uncertain right now. So you could be feeling a little bit stressed, and there could be people around you who maybe are not helping, and kind of stressing you out more than you need to. At this time, it could help you to get just some fresh air, maybe get your mind right, go outside, and make a plan just in case. Like if you are really stressing out, you feel like something bad could happen, or money is a little bit tight, maybe set a little bit of a budget, cut down on things that you don't need. You can simplify your life a little bit better, or a little bit more. And if you're totally fine and nothing's going wrong right now, just be kind of careful. You don't like lose something or misplace something or anything like that. Okay? All right. And this would probably not be a good week to take any big risks or to jump on any crazy investments or anything like that. I would try to avoid any risky situations or taking any big chances this week with your finances, your career. Just kind of like take it easy this week if possible, okay? And not like splurge too much or purchase anything that's like, maybe I don't need that, okay? All right, and then when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, so there's a lot of changes happening for you guys still. When it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side, we have the Three of Swords in reverse, Temperance, and the Three of Pentacles, okay? Some of you could have Sagittarius somewhere in your chart, and I noticed 3 is repeated 3 times. So I do feel like there's some growth and progression, and things are going to be moving along, and maybe your surroundings, your environment could be changing a little bit, or how you feel about your surroundings and environment. And I feel like there's going to be communication, or communication is going to start to clear up or improve. On this other side, for this other person, it can be the past, present, or future situation, or all 3, all the above. We have the 4 of Swords in reverse, the Hierophant, and the 3 of Wands. Okay, so as far as who you could be dealing with, definitely could be another Taurus like yourself, maybe a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or possibly a air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. What's going on here? Well, it does feel like someone that maybe hasn't talked to you in a while, or you haven't heard from, or they like stopped talking to you, or they ghosted you or something, or you guys have not been on good terms. It seems like they're breaking their silence, or they're gonna finally come out. Like I feel like they've had some time to think about things, or they've thought a lot about the situation or about you, and they're finally ready to do the right thing, or they're finally ready to maybe like make a change. And maybe this is something that has been hard for them, and they're finally ready for it. It's like this is the week where they finally like, okay, I can do it, or like, all right, I have the energy to talk to you now, or I have the clarity now that I need. I just needed some time for myself. I just needed to think about things. But it feels like now they could be breaking their silence and finally doing what's right, making the change that they always knew they needed to do, or a change that you wanted them to do, and now they're finally ready to do it, but at least on their own terms. It feels like this person is someone who's more traditional, or they're becoming someone who's more traditional, that wants to be serious, maybe wants marriage, wants commitment, wants kids, or just wants a serious relationship. And maybe before they were unsure if they wanted marriage, but Now it feels like they're changing and wanting to do what's right and live a more righteous life, stick to their morals, their values, character, and do the right thing. They didn't want to hurt you, and they never meant to hurt you. But it's still maybe whatever they did, or maybe them not talking to you and being silent did hurt you a lot. But I feel like there's a lot of healing that's taking place here, and you guys are going to be growing and working on communication. And they're making some changes that are really gonna like impact and make you a lot happier. I feel like you are really handling this with a lot of maturity and wisdom, and this person looks up to you, and I feel like you do in a way inspire them through your actions and your experiences that you go through, or the experiences that you've been through. Maybe some of you are teachers or professors, or you love to travel, or you travel a lot for work. You could be someone who's more like free-spirited, and you're very like optimistic and a positive person. And I think that this person now realizes that, and they need that kind of energy in their life and really appreciate that now. You're doing a good job of staying grounded but in tune with your feelings and emotions, and I feel like you're going to be learning a lot and gaining a lot of wisdom from this whole experience and moving forward. Okay, and I feel like both of you are kind of becoming the same or becoming similar people, where you're really having a lot of faith and belief and being positive, and they are really trying to be stable and like make changes that are for the best and be the best version of themselves that maybe has been hard for them to live up to. Okay, you guys could be joining, or you're going to be part of some kind of group, club, organization, or some kind of group possibly, and you could be going to see someone, or maybe you're taking therapy, or you're joining a couples group or something. But it feels like you're going to be working together in some way, shape, or form, and this person's going to be supporting your dreams or your goals, and also like fueling it with passion and excitement. And I feel like both of you are going to be heading in a similar direction and supporting and loving and motivating each other. So some of you could be entering into a serious relationship, or if you've been seeing someone and it's been kind of weird, maybe you guys are finally going to heal, get better, improve, or move on to a higher level of commitment. You're going to get more serious with each other, and maybe being serious with each other has been the issue. They were fighting there, they didn't want to, but now they're realizing that this is what they need and this is actually what they want. And some of you could be getting engaged, or in the future getting married or planning marriage or stuff like that. The Hierophant keeps coming up for a lot of people, so I feel like things are getting serious, or people are going to start to take things more serious in the next little while, and start to really evaluate and think about their commitments, their life, changes that they need to make to be a better person, to live a better life. And there's going to be a lot of growth here. 3 already repeated 3 times. And better communication, your surroundings or your environment could be changing, or you are changing how you feel and how you think and see about your surroundings. And I feel like there's a lot of changes and differences in how you're going to express yourself, or how this person's going to express themselves to you as well. So someone's breaking their silence, is going to be doing the right thing. That seems to be a trend for a lot of the readings I've noticed for this week. There's a lot of healing, people kind of making things right again, thinking a lot more clearly now, and making actual changes. Okay, so it feels like there's going to be progress here and improvement, which makes me very, very happy. Okay, again, you could be dealing with another Taurus, maybe a Aquarius, Gemini, or fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, all right, so we're going to continue on and extend it to get more information, to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. All right, so we'll continue on and extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care. Bye.